All right, let's do this before I change my mind. So, and for those of you who have an attention span that goes longer than about, 15, 20 seconds, stick around. The rest of you, go away. I'm not here to cater to people who have an attention span of less than 15 seconds. Are we clear about that? Then let's continue. So, just another day for the Bulls. 9 days straight up. New historic high 76.20. And yeah, you can say market's getting tired. Yeah, but this can go on for weeks, as it has done. I mean, does anyone look at this? The lower Bollinger is now up to 72.68. That's got to be around what, 7,400 early next week. So, yeah, given a little bit more time, 7,500 in next week with the SpaceX IPO. And clearly, 7,700 is realistic next week, if not probable. And ironically, again, look at the momentum setup. We're fractionally negative. We could easily go up into the end of next week. No trouble at all. VIX is dead, right? There's nothing to say. I mean, let's look at it. Chop, chop, chop. It's just nothing. It's 15s. I mean, look, it doesn't matter whether we were printing VIX 16s, 15s, 14s. It's all noise at these low levels, and these low levels can remain the case for weeks, even a couple of months. So VIX is dead. Let's go on to some individual stocks. Wow, look at that. Cool. New historic high, 2.9%. Impressive. Again, some of these I'm just going to fly through because I don't have all day. And again, for the majority of people who have an attention span of 15 seconds or less, they've already tuned out. So I could say just about anything. And no one would even know because you stop listening after about, not very long. Agnico Eagle Mines, 1.3%, which is kind of impressive considering the fact that gold and silver lost most of their gains today. Don't care about some of these. First Majestic Silver up 0.8. AMD up 2.2. It's impressive. Amazon's trying to floor around its key price threshold. Today's candle is actually a hollow red reversal candle. That's bullish for Wednesday. Before I forget, I did look at Palo Alto Networks and CrowdStrike. Looks like both of those are up around 10% in after hours. AST Space Mobile caught a bounce. Rocket Lab didn't though. I don't trust this candle. I don't trust it at all. Momentum still weakened a little bit. I'm not going to be buying it. Financial struggling. Barrick mining up 2%. Note the fact that a lot of the miners had hollow red reversal candles, which did play out at least initially this morning. And we're holding above the 200 day. That's a positive sign. Boeing down 3%. Who cares? Bank of America up 2%. One of the financials actually catching a bounce. BlackRock down. Blackstone struggling. But look, this is where you'd expect Blackstone to floor. Yeah, up 5%. I mean, on this chart, a 5% move doesn't look like much, right? But also note that yesterday's reversal candle played out, as they usually do. Yumiko up 7%. Yeah, I noticed that the nuclear and lithium stocks had a pretty good day. Wow, look at that. Cleveland Cliffs up 8.5%. Why the hell's that? I think I'm on stock chart, so I just want to come on. See if there's an I want an AI piece of software that will automatically fill the damn gaps without me having to do it manually. Anyway, that's another gap filled. Again, I'm not a fan of this company. I'm not against it. I'm just saying that it seems it's a lot of chop broadly. Yeah, the crypto companies struggling because Bitcoin was down. So Coinbase down almost 5%, which reminds me of MicroStrategy. Actually, I should just say strategy, because remember they changed their name from MicroStrategy to Strategy. So that was down 9%. Ooh, that's not good. I mean, it's still holding way above the February low of 104, but look at the fact of it's sustained me on a 200-day. It failed of a 200-day last October with a black. Look at that, a black candle, no less. So the market is spooked by the fact that Michael Saylor sold some Bitcoin yesterday, and he sold a tiny, tiny little bit, but the market's not happy about it. Salesforce down 4%. That's just a tiny retrace of 2 days of powerful gains. Bullish. Uh, Disney was down 1.4%, but that's a spiky candle from key price pressure. That's net bullish. Energy Transfer trying to floor from the 50-day. Ford down for a second day, just retracing recent gains. Wow, Freeport, new historic high, up 7%. What the hell did copper do? Where's my copper chart? Copper. Wow. Um, what was the historic high for May? 664. So we have a new historic high. If it's only by a penny or a cent, but still new historic high for copper. You gotta wonder. Copper in the sevens maybe soon. Google down almost 4%. $80 billion stock offering. Berkshire buying 10 billion, and the market will soak up the rest. And again, it's not a reversal. We did have a reversal candle for much of the day, but maybe it will come down to the 50-day tomorrow, maybe tomorrow, Thursday. But again, bullish, right? Look, cyclically crazy low. We're due another up wave into July. Deeper upper touch, don't care. Hector up 1.5%. Look at it. Look at what it's trying to do. 2 weeks now, trying to floor from again. It's been below the 200-day, but yeah, it looks like it's flooring. Intel down, don't care. JP Morgan at 1.5%. That's a pretty good floor there. That's net bullish. Don't care about KKR. Just asking myself, do I want to change my post title for my video? I don't know. Okay, so Microsoft was down 4%. It's not just specifically Microsoft, it's mostly just tech software. Also, yesterday's black candle did play out. Now, I'm still bullish. This is just a retrace of the last 2 days of gains. Same as Salesforce, right? Salesforce, Microsoft, and IBM had 2-day mega ramp. It's just a retrace. That's all it is. Micron, another 2.8%. New historic high. What a hell of a run. Netflix down 2.9. Does anyone really care? I don't think so. Nike down 4.7, 4.8 actually. Not great, right? I mean, if I drag the gap across, which I probably should do before I forget. Let's get rid of that double top there. We don't care about any of this anymore. The only thing that matters short term is this gap, which has now been resistance for a couple of months. I still expect this to get kicked out of the Dow. Just a matter of when. Nvidia down 0.7. just up 0.9. Again, Oracle, 3 powerful updates. Today was just a retrace. And also, today's candle is a reversal candle, which is bullish for Wednesday. Again, Pan American Silver, watch this line. This needs to hold. It was up, of course, but silver lost most of its gains. Palantir was down 5%. Again, this is mostly just software cooling back. Again, the fact that it did break above the 200-day is quite significant. I lean net bullish. Red cap, 0.7. Candle's a bit spiky, but and of course, orange cap would be a natural retrace target. Our Rocket Lab was up 0.8%, but that is a black candle, and momentum is increasingly negative. It's probably going to tick down for another couple of days. Anyone looking to go long for the SpaceX IPO is going to wait until arguably at least early Thursday now, which includes me. I would like to buy it, but not until this damn momentum stops going down. Maybe it can come down to, I don't know. I mean, the 50-day, it's going to be around what? 97? I mean, look, I think 100 is feasible. You know, Wednesday maybe down a bit, Thursday maybe a washout around here. And buying at 100 is a lot better than buying at 151. Anyway, moving on. SMR up 8%. Don't care. For Tesla, up 1.9. Finding support at the 200-day and also trend line. If I should probably drag that trend line out and I really should probably solidify it again. Yeah. Obvious targets, this little green gap around 470, which looks probable. I mean, the valuation is insane. I don't like it. United Airlines down 2.6% because of oil was higher. Yesterday's reversal candle did initially play out, but oil reversed upwards, hence the downside. Yeah, the uranium stock's up a lot. Look at that, 13.6%. Wow. All right, before I forget, was it VSXY? If you remember, what did I do Sunday? Sunday night, I said I made my closing chart of the week, of the weekend, was Victoria's Secrets. Almost every single chart I've highlighted on a Sunday night for the last month has gone exponential up. Doesn't mean I've traded them. And yeah, I wasn't long this one, even though I was touting it on Sunday. Look at it. Actually, I didn't even notice. Yesterday's candle was actually a reversal candle. So Friday's candle was, yeah, Friday was rough. Monday was down, but that was a reversal candle, which was bullish for the early Tuesday. I didn't even notice until now. And now it was up 47.4% to 80.06. Again, earnings were distinctly better than expected. And of course, now the ticker's gone from VSCO to VSXY for obvious reasons. They're rebranding, they're trying to make their company literally hot again. And also, look at where it floored. Isn't that incredible? In mid-May, floored little spike low from the 200-day. That's impressive. That's a great technical to bounce off, and a great example of a reversal candle, and then hyper spiking on. Again, definitely hysteria, right? It's definitely an issue about people buying this now on hysteria. It's like the thing is, it's not like we didn't know about the ticker change, and you know, the company's trying, which is a good thing. So now you got to think this is probably going to go to $100, right? Is it going to do it in June, July, August? I don't know, but certainly by Labor Day it should. So yeah, Victoria's Secret soaring. What else we got? Oil, gold, and silver. I guess. Actually, we'll just have a quick sneaky look at Bitcoin. Look at that, down 5.3% right now, 67K. Not pretty, right? And again, this is Michael Saylor that's responsible for these two down drops. The market is not happy. Look at the volume is picking up as well. People are getting seriously spooked by this because look, we're 67K. The low is 60K from February. We take that out. If we take it out, there's nothing until 50,000. Let's jump to a monthly chart. Look at this. This isn't good, is it? This isn't good at all. See this kind of threshold there. It goes back a couple of years. If we take out 60K, there's nothing really until 50 to 49 now. Again, intrinsic value, 0. Always has been, always will be, which is why I don't like it. Doesn't mean I haven't traded crypto. Oil. So as I speak, oil is currently up $1.20, 1.3%. Momentum is ticking back up for a second day. Is it just a 2-day retrace of 106 to 86? I think it is. I think we're going to lean. I think we're going to lean back lower and take out the 84s. I am not short. I'm certainly not long either. I'm leaving this well alone right now. And that's as someone who did 17 trades in oil. I'm not interested in doing that anymore. Let's look at commodity silver. We will look at SLV as well. Okay, commodity silver as I speak is currently up 26 cents, 0.35%. Very subdued actually in the last few days. If you ignore it's, I mean, look, I guess you could say 71 to 76, but it's pretty subdued. Momentum remains moderately or marginally negative. Might turn positive on Thursday. Again, the most bullish target would be upper Bollinger around 86, which is a good $10 or so higher. Alarm bells if the 200-day is taken out. We'll jump to gold and then go back to SLV. Gold, as I speak, is currently up $2.87, 0.1%. Again, price action very subdued. It got a good kickoff for 200-day last Thursday. Friday was up, but then they sold into it. Monday was initially up but reversed down. Today was initially up, but the gains have largely faded. Again, this 200-day had better hold. If we get a close under the 200-day, very, very bad things happen to the gold and silver bugs and the miners. Again, you can see that we're getting squeezed here between the 200-day and this trend line. We're going to have one way or another, either we're going to take out the 200-day real soon, or we're going to break above here, and then we're going to go up to at least 76, test for 77 and 73 high, in which case we'll probably keep on going, which is my guess. Momentum is fractionally negative, might turn positive on Wednesday. Hope it does. But yeah, look, we're 44.88. Trend line will be around 45.90 tomorrow. I don't expect a $100 gain tomorrow, so we're not going to break trend line on Wednesday. We might do it on Thursday. Let's conclude with, well, maybe we'll conclude with something else, but let's go to SLV on the daily. So SLV on the day was up 0.5%. Monday's candle was a reversal candle, so that did play out. But today's candle is actually black. They generally play out. And I'm spooked by that because I'm currently long. It's possible, of course, that silver will be up tomorrow morning and then reverse down and turn red, in which case the black candle will have played out. Momentum remains marginally negative, might turn positive, probably not tomorrow, probably perhaps Thursday. If we go to a 60-minute, so let's go to yeah, this is going to annoy me, but what the hell? Look, 15-minute cycle. Early this morning, we jumped at the open. We maxed out at 69.03 on SLV, cooled back for 45 minutes, bounced, but we put in a lower high. And look, 2:30, which is a typical flooring time, we did floor. We even turned briefly negative. So there's no actually, it's not labeled on here, but there was, an opening gap. So that was filled, and we settled up 0.5%. I would note that maybe tomorrow, the most bullish case for tomorrow morning would be we gap up back to around, say, 68, 70-ish, maybe push 69, and then roll over again. You see, we're getting a lot of resistance around 69 from this old giant gap here. This big gap is proving to be a real problem. Jumping to a 60-minute for kind of intermediate perspective. You can see momentum is fractionally negative. I mean, I wouldn't even call that a bull flag. It's kind of just opening gains. The opening candle for SLV was actually a black candle with a little spike. And yeah, you can see we did cool back across the day, and it's not great. I mean, it's a real mess broadly, right? All of this is just basically 2 weeks of chop. We have a couple of upside gaps. We have this fractional gap, it's a partial unfilled gap. I should actually adjust it because we didn't fill it today. Yeah, this one here, you see? Just drag that across. Just also make that a little bit paler. I don't want to wash out the other candles. So I need to see this kind of short-term rising trend hold tomorrow. I want to see a gap tomorrow morning up to here. And my mistake this morning was I didn't sell at the open. Should have done that. That was a stupid mistake. And we have, again, little teal gap, partial gap here, giant green gap to the 75s. And there's another one up here. That wasn't even tagged. So, I mean, you can argue green gap has been tagged, but anyway. So yeah, I'm still stupidly overly long silver. I need to lighten the hell up tomorrow morning. If the damn thing is down tomorrow, I'm facing a real tough decision. But yeah, and I don't particularly want to be long silver across the week, across Thursday or into Thursday, because we know Thursdays are typically red for the market. The market is looking for any excuse for a cooling wave, and we're just not getting them right now. I mean, I'm only thinking maybe the S&P could drop 40, 50 points briefly. But if that was the case, silver's going to be down 2, 3, 4%. I don't want to be on board with that. So I'm trying to be careful. And considering the response to Palo Alto and CrowdStrike and after hours, you got to think S&P has a good chance of being up tomorrow morning. Maybe only 10, 20 points again, but in theory that it does give a chance that silver might be up 2% again. But you know, I will admit there's no trend right now. It's just sideways chop. I mean, my little trades on Friday, which worked out, I bought on that spike, sold on the top spike, and and of course I bought early Monday here, way too much. So I'm still up on my Monday purchases. I'm Still up on those, but I have a Friday trade that's red. Anyway, I'm gonna hope that Wednesday opens up 2% or more in silver, which I should absolutely just get out and start again. Maybe Thursday afternoon, or maybe buy something and hold something across the weekend. And for confidence, I need to see silver go above 71. This line here, 71 and a quarter. We break above 71 and a quarter, then you can go to 75. Anyway, we'll see. Have a good evening.